He mumbled something and went and sat on the bed. I was so angry that he wouldn't even look at me that I almost left right there. I asked him what the hell was going on with him and my sister-in-law. He sat there for a few minutes without saying anything while I was crying my eyes out until I finally yelled at him to answer me. He whispered that he loved her. At this point, I lost it. I started yelling, "How could he do this to me? Do these past 10 years mean nothing to him?" I literally dropped to my knees and asked how could he betray me with my own sister-in-law and then tell me he loves her. He was quiet the entire time until I stopped yelling. He said that he had been regretting not experimenting with other women before we got married and that he shouldn't have married the first girl he was with. I was stunned and asked if he ever loved me. He said yes, but that after spending time with my sister-in-law, he realizes she is who he wants to be with. I had no words. I didn't have any clue what to say. All my life was falling apart in front of my eyes, and I was scared. In that moment, I dropped the bombshell on him. I told him I might be pregnant. It was the truth. He didn't freak out, however, and said that he would support me. He also said that he was leaving me to go be with my sister-in-law. He apologized to me and told me I deserved better than him and that he will do whatever he can to help me and the baby. And if I agree to divorce him, he will give me everything. He just wants out of our marriage. In that moment, I felt like I hated him and never wanted to see him again, so I screamed at him, "Fine. Just get the F out. You ruined my life. I hope you are effing happy, you piece of crap." And then he had the audacity to try to hug me. I flipped out and pushed him off of me. Someone knocked on the door, then he told me that he still loved me and we would figure everything out and left. I decided to call my parents and tell them what happened. My mom dropped a bombshell on me that my sister-in-law told her that she had feelings for my husband and that she wanted to be with him. Right now, I am sitting on the computer, looking up lawyers in my area. Update 1. I woke up this morning and felt like complete crap and didn't want to get up. I went and got a pregnancy test and thank God I am not pregnant. It was bittersweet because we have been trying to get pregnant for a while now and I never thought I'd be so glad to see I wasn't pregnant. A little while later, I left the house to get groceries, and when I opened my mailbox, there was a letter in it from Lisa. After I got home, I opened it and read it. It said that she apologizes for how things turned out, and she explained to me that she was very vulnerable after losing her husband, that after spending so much time with my husband, she started to fall for him, and that she thought she wouldn't ever love anyone else again. So when she realized she loved my husband, she knew she couldn't let him go. No one else can fill the hole in her heart except him. Lisa promised they never physically did anything before that kiss I caught them in, and she went on to say she needs me in her life and that she hopes I can forgive her. I can't write any more about this right now. I might add in the rest later. I am a mess. Rick also called me a little while ago. I didn't pick up the phone, so he texted me and told me that he still loves me and that we can find a way to work this out. I don't know what the F that means since he just left me for Lisa. Now I'm really confused because now that I'm not pregnant, I want to be, and I want my marriage to not be over even though I hate him for what he's done to me. And why would he text me that? Is he changing his mind? I am so confused. I wish these past few days never happened so there would be nothing wrong still. I know I shouldn't forgive him if he wants another chance, but 10 years of marriage, we were going to be parents. I am so confused and hurt I can't even think straight. Update 2. I talked to my mother again and she informed me that she has known about my sister-in-law having a thing for my husband for quite some time. She didn't want to tell me because she said she was trying to get my sister-in-law to give up the idea and she did not want me to be hurt. She got my sister-in-law to agree to let it go a few months ago and never heard anything more about it, so she thought it was over. In the letter I got in the mail, I did not want to write it all down because it was very painful. A few days have passed and I am ready to share some more information. In the letter, Lisa apologized for her behavior, but also went on to blame me and said that I flaunted my happiness in front of her with my husband. She wrote, she couldn't stand to see how happy we were, how he genuinely loved me, and she had no one. She also went on to say that my husband told her he never really loved me and that she was who he really wanted to be with and asked me to not contact him. She wants me to go through her if I want to say anything to him and that she will bring over the divorce papers in a few weeks. I have had a few days to process this information, but the more I think about it, the more confusing it seems to me. Then I got more information today. Lisa is pregnant. She says it's Rick's. Rick called me as soon as he heard my father informed me. I picked up the phone only because I wanted to hear how he could lie to my face and tell me nothing happened between them before that kiss.